Welcome to Popcorn Planet Live. We are here. We've been talking, and I want to get to the main topic tonight, which I just stumbled upon, and I really wanted to talk about. I'm so happy to talk about it with my friend, Steph, the Alter Nerd. I don't know if you saw this, Steph, but before I even get to it, what is your opinion of Logan Paul?
Can I swear?
I mean, it's a little early, but sure. Why not? Not for you. I mean, for the show. But yeah, you can swear.
Yeah, okay. Dickhead from hell.
Ouch.
Absolute div. Like, I'm not a fan. Like, quite seriously not a fan. I still, not a fan.
All right, interesting. Well, I'm going to show you guys something interesting. I don't think a lot of people notice this. Let's see who notices it first. So here's Logan Paul. I'm on my Twitter. What's that? Oh, wait, Logan Paul follows me? That's right, he does. That's right, he does. I actually met Logan Paul a while ago. I actually hosted he did a YouTube film. It was called, I forget what it's called. It was like a Hunger Games sort of knockoff type of thing. Anyway, it was a YouTube feature that he made, and it did pretty well for the YouTube crowd. And I got to interview him at New York Comic Con. The whole panel. What's her name from? She's on Cobra Kai now too. Peyton. I should really look this up. Anyway, it was a movie that they did together. I'm gonna look it up so I don't sound so stupid. But I got to meet him, and I got to be honest, he was a really nice guy. He's a really nice guy, and we actually stayed in touch a couple times afterwards. He obviously has blown up and become a mega celebrity in a million ways. And yeah, he's made a lot of mistakes. I haven't always seemingly been a fan of his, because I understand why people are sort of frustrated with him. Here it was, The Thinning is what it was called. I just want to make sure I didn't forget. And it was starred Peyton List. That's who it is. Who's now on Cobra Kai. But this was the film I did when this came out at Comic-Con. We did a panel in 2016. He was still a big deal, Steph, but it wasn't like, now he's getting even bigger with all his boxing and everything. But look, my opinions of Logan Paul, no, I don't love everything he's done, but I do think he's been working. He's been working to get his brand up. He's been doing a lot of stuff. He's been brand building. You may not like the guy, but I feel like he's a hustler. And I was impressed with him, actually, I got to say today. I was impressed with how he handled something today because I know there's a lot of people out there, this new TikTok generation. There's a lot of people who are busting their ass and working hard on TikTok, creating really clever content. But there's a lot of people who just stumble upon it and post one thing and sort of expect fame to drop in their laps. And what it was interesting and happened today was this viral video that's been trending in the past few hours, where this guy quit his job and then approached Logan Paul for a job. And so I want you to watch this because I know Logan Paul gets a lot of crap, but I want you to watch this video because it blew me away, and I ended up applauding Logan Paul, and it made me want to go on a little bit of a rant. Look at Steph already; she's like, so
hang on. This is not hyperbole. The guy quit a $100K per year job.
This guy had he's going to explain the video, Steph, but yeah, let's
I quit my job.
All right, here we go. Let's watch this. Okay, hold on. Let me make sure it's a little bit bigger. So guys, here we go. Let's watch this clip together because I found this interesting. I'm curious if you guys will too. So here he is approaching Logan Paul. He sort of snuck into this event, and here it is.
I quit my job. No, wait, it's a story.
I'm interested.
So he's like, hey, I quit my job, and then Logan Paul's like being pulled away, but he's like, all right, hold on, I want to hear the story. Okay, continue. Sorry, the sound's bad on this guy's TikTok.
Sorry. I just talked to Logan Paul. I mean, like, he was just being nice, and I get it. Media, whatever, he has to be nice. Before I approached him, he was bragging about making $3 million. I make $100,000 a year. I'm 22, I do make $100,000, that's cool. And I want to act. I want to do these things. I'm going to break down right now. Oh, I'm sitting in the cast. I don't even know what to do. Like, I did come up here by myself. I do have family, but...
I'm sorry, I'm laughing because I know where this is going to go, but he posted... Keep in mind, guys, he posted this on TikTok, and he's trying to get your sympathy because he's crying. He's about to meet Logan Paul, and he just quit his job, okay? That's what you're gathering so far?
We're not the closest, and I don't have really close friends. There's millions of people trying to do what I'm trying to do. Just watch the clip, okay?
Did you sneak anything?
No, I didn't. I quit my job. No.
Wait,
It's a story.
I'm interested.
It's a story. I quit my job legit 2 days ago. I came up here, took a risk. I'm originally from Ohio.
Did you sneak up here?
No, I didn't sneak in here. I didn't sneak. What do you mean sneak up?
Like on stage? Or you just like?
Yes, I did.
It's one of the sneak
I'm
videos.
sorry. I just.
Did you print the ticket and stuff?
No, I just needed to talk to you. I'm trying to talk to your brother. I'm trying to talk about business. Trying to talk about trying to get a job.
So here's a guy. So you guys are hearing what's happening. He snuck upon the stage of whatever event Logan Paul was at. He's not supposed to be there, but he got there. He got in front of Logan Paul. And honestly, good on him, right? Great. You're trying to get something there. You'd think you'd have a plan once you've quit your job and you're there to approach Logan Paul. You know, you'd think you'd have a plan, Steph, of like, all right, I'm going to do this. Let's see what happens. So here it is. He got his chance. Logan Paul's actually being a gentleman. It's like, all right, you quit your job. Whoa, you want to talk to me? All right, well, what do you want to talk to me? You want to talk about business? What? Right? Moment of truth. Here it is, Steph. Well, listen.
Like I want to do media. I've been trying to get.
What are you good at?
I was 7 dances. I did like
What's
that.
your TikTok
I did that video. You know, like going like that. Yeah, you know.
Oh, so you really got what it takes.
I don't.
Then why would I
need
give
a
you a
mentor.
job? Well, why would I do that?
I want to be like. I'm 22 years old. I'm just trying.
I bet I can't be a mentor right now, right? In my life, I'm a fuck up myself. I need a mentor. You know what I'm saying? Like I need
connections, and you need people be around you, right?
No, I didn't have connections and people around. I have Jake. That's it. Do you have a brother? Do you have people? Friends?
I don't.
Friends? You got friends. You got
I
amigos.
don't.
You don't have friends?
I don't. I swear to God. I'm here by myself.
Where are you from?
I'm from Norwalk,
Bro,
Ohio.
you're a good-looking guy, bro. You have friends, bro. You're fucking lying. You have friends. Go make content. Do stuff with your friends. I'm glad you quit your job. It takes balls to do that, bro. But like now you gotta act.
Try to make a step.
So, Steph, this guy quits his job, says he makes $100K, posts on TikTok him crying because his big plan was to go beg Logan Paul for a job. And then he gets the opportunity and meets Logan Paul. And I got to say, you know what? All right, that's a ballsy move, right? You'd think he'd come prepared, ready to like, here's my stats. Here's what I've done on TikTok. Here's what I want to do for you. I'm going to work for free for you, Logan Paul. I got 10 ideas. You'd think, right? He'd come like, even that's going to be a long shot. But you'd think he'd come like ready, passionate. And the dude says, no, I dance. So you know your stuff? No, not really. Jesus Christ. And then, no, I don't know anybody. I don't have any friends. Blah, blah, I need you. Blah, blah, blah. Steph, I'm going on a rant here. I'm going on a rant. You know, I've been very lucky, and then I've also worked my ass off to be very successful in this platform. And then I lost it all, and I had to do it fucking again. I've had to do it twice now, and I'm still rebuilding to try and get to a point. You have to work your ass off to get anywhere on this platform. And this TikTok generation, I'm sorry, dude. I'm not falling for your tears. This is so and that's not everybody. I'm not speaking for everybody. There's a lot of creative, smart people on TikTok who are doing massively well because they're working. And I get so pissed at these idiots who get like they get 10,000 views in a video and now they think they're online influencers and content creators. Bullshit. You got to do the work. You got to put the work in. It takes a ton of work. And this guy's the gall of this guy to just come and beg Logan Paul of all people. It really offended me, and I think it speaks volumes to a larger generational problem where it's like, guys, you got to work. You got to get a job. You actually got to try and get some skills so you can get a job. I started doing videos when I was like 10. I started doing it all the way through high school, middle school, high school. I was learning how to edit and shoot, and I put the work in. I made content, right? And then even then, took me years to try and make content that got actually professional people's eyes. Hence, that's when I won that MTV Movie Award behind me. Numerous steps to earn where I was at. But this, and you just said it, Hosea, there's this entitlement mentality of this current generation. And I see it a lot with these TikTokers who, a lot of them who aren't very talented and haven't really done anything. They're just copying other people's content and and then they expect to be huge, or they're good looking and and it's fine. All right, so copy things, be good looking, whatever. But damn it. Don't just expect it's going to get handed to you. Put the damn work in. You had a $100,000 job, and you thought the key was to just beg Logan Paul, and then when you get to his face, say, I'm not even good at it. Steph, what What the hell is happening to this world? And of all people, I asked you on purpose because I knew you were going to be mean to Logan Paul. Can you back me up? Did Logan Paul not handle that very professionally and respectfully by at least acknowledging, I'm a fuck up, I need a mentor. I'm not mentoring you, dude. What the hell are you doing here? I'm not. What do you go do the work? Logan Paul gets a lot of slack, but this is the first. I was like, damn, good for you, man. It just showed. Look, he is busting his ass. You may not like the guy, you may be frustrated with the guy, but he at least did a lot of stupid things to get to a point and then invested and did more things and has been constantly working and trying to, make stunts, and whether it's making an ass of himself, whatever it is, to stay relevant, to keep the money coming in, which this guy on TikTok can't clearly do. But it's so damn frustrating to see this new generation and this entitlement. It's a perfect word. Thank you for saying. I was trying to find that word. It's an entitlement, and it bothers me so much as someone who creates. And I wish I could create more. When I worked at ScreenJunkies stuff, I had a staff, right? I had writers. I could do more stuff like Honest Trailers. That stuff's harder to do and pay for your pay for a life and really do it. I applaud all these people who are really doing serious amounts of work of creating stuff and being able to keep going. It's even cooler. I know how hard that is. But for this guy, the gall of him to come in and then just post it like as if people were going to feel sorry for him. It blew my mind, and I wanted to rant because I hope someone will see this and go, that's not the way. That's not the way. No celebrity is ever just going to hand it to you guys. It doesn't work that way. They may reach out to you because they see your work and they're impressed with your work. That sometimes happens, but they're never just going to give you a golden ticket just because you want it. You want to be an actor. I want to do all these things. Yeah, welcome to reality. Everybody wants it. Everybody wants it, but you got to put the work in. You got to put, even Logan Paul, who you want to slam, is putting work in. He's managed to keep the money rolling in, and he manages to find more crazy stunts to have you guys either hate or love him. And love or hate him, he's working, right? And so I wanted to rant on this a bit because it really freaking bothered me. Steph, what do you think of all this? Now that you've got my rant on my system, did this surprise you too?
I would like to revise my previous statement. He's a slight dickhead. I have to admit, respect to Logan Paul in terms of how he dealt with it. I thought it was very, very mature and very self-aware of him by saying, look, I'm a screw up too, dude. Like, what the hell? You don't be listening to me kind of thing. But this other dude quit his job and basically broadcasted to the world the worst ad hoc interview for a job ever. Like, if you want to know the things to not do in a job interview, watch that video, because I tell you right now, if you were interviewing to come on to my team at work and you turn around and was like that, I'd be like, shut the front door on the way out, dude. Bye. Laters. Not a chance. Do you know what I mean? So
you mean it's Steph, if I was like, hey, give me a job. Well, what do? I dance. Cool. So you're good? No, I'm not very good. Those would be lessons of like what not to say on a job interview.
Yeah.
You don't want to hire just
quite safely. You can assume this.
You don't want to be the mentor to a guy who wants to dance and has very low self-esteem and just quit a job because he thought, you were going to get. Logan Paul was going to hire him. You don't think he has the skills to maybe be ready to work at a high level like that yet?
Yes. How about that? Yes, I really, really think that. But Hosea is right in terms of the entitlement. It's very, very scary. This generation, that they feel that on very little they are entitled to so much. They do not have, quite clearly, some of them at the very least. I mean, this guy definitely a grip on reality in terms of how the world actually works. Like, even a grip on reality of the actual job that he had. He's 22 years old. He's earning 100 grand. At 22 years old? Like, when I was that age, I couldn't even dream of earning that much in a year. And the dude is like, yeah, I'm going to quit it. And, I'm going to kind of like crash Logan Paul's event or something and just go up to him and ask Logan Paul for a job, but say I'm really crap at shit. But, give me a job. Like, what? It's beyond me that the lack of reality that he's got, and the fact that he thought that broadcasting this on TikTok was an even better idea? I don't understand that.
Facts. I mean, look, I don't even know the guy's name. I'm not going to say his name just because I don't want to knock him down even further, punch down on this. But look, they say any attention is good attention, I guess is what they try and say. Like, oh, any attention is good attention. I don't think this is good attention for the guy. And I think this guy, I hope this is a wake-up call. And as Logan said, which again, respect to Logan Paul, because I think a lot of people give Logan Paul a lot of guff. And I understand he's made some mistakes. He's not everybody's favorite. I get it. He was nice to me, and I see the hustle in him. Yes, I think he's been immature at times, etc., but he's growing like a lot of people. But I've also been impressed in sort of how they're able to make a stunt. Like they really are. Jake Paul, I don't like the guy that much either, but my God, he knows how to make people interested. He's going up against the UFC, and he's selling a lot of tickets. You know what I mean? So like him or not, they're successful. They're successful, you know, at being the what's it called, the heel, and it's like good on him. He knows what to do. They're making so much bank doing this, and they've had to reinvent their careers numerous times to stay relevant. And for that, I applaud them because they're doing it. And I think there's just a lot of jealousy and a lot of people who just don't like the guy, fair, whatever. But in this instance, I think he handled it extremely well. And it shows the dude is smarter than I think a lot of people give him credit for. And I applaud him for just being honest, not only that, but just taking the time to give that guy a moment to sort of slap him in the face and be like, that's not how it works. Dude, you're a good looking guy. Like, get off your ass and do the work. And so many people need to hear that. And not a lot of celebrities will take the time to say it. And some might say, oh, I'm not going to even go there. But good on him for doing it. And everybody out there, you need to hear it. Everyone wants to do what Logan Paul's doing. Of course, a lot of people want to do what I'm doing. They even want to do what you're doing, Steph. A lot of people look at us online and think, we're succeeding, we're amazing. Can I just do it too? No, you have to put the work in. You got to earn it. And that's the reality check. And even for me, I struggle a ton. A lot of people think I'm uncanceled, Steph. I'm back and it's all perfect. F no. Steph knows I'm constantly doubting myself and having struggles with this channel and how it all works and will this work, will that work. I've worked with some of the biggest names. They all have those insecurities. They're all friggin' human, right? We all have struggles. No matter how high you are, you're still going to have question yourself and stuff. And so this idea that everyone can just sort of get a fast pass to fame by quitting their job and hey, hire me. No, enough of that. And I'm really worried for the next generation because I think this online generation and everybody online getting some followers thinking that that's a career. It's not. And I try to tell my kids all the time, you're not going on YouTube. go to school, get some other backups. You can try the YouTube thing on the side, but make sure you're doing something else too. It's imperative, and I think we all got to be better at that. We all got to be aware of this. So I saw that clip, and I wanted to do it, and I invited Logan Paul. Hopefully I keep DMing him. Hopefully he's responded a couple times. It'd be nice to get him on the show sometime so we can actually, because I'm sure it'd be fascinating to have he does a podcast too where he goes into a lot of honest conversations and stuff. So fingers crossed. Logan, if you're watching, hit me up. Come on, let's reconnect. I see the hustle. I promise you, I'm a hustler too. It'd be fun to talk. But there you go, guys. That's the first part of this show I want to talk about. I see a lot of commenters. We'll get to you guys. But I want to clip this for the sake of YouTube. We got so much more to talk about. Much more box office news that I want to break down. Our movie's dying. I think Shang-Chi is going to be the real final nail in the coffin if this doesn't perform. So I want to talk to some guests and ask, is this going to succeed? Is it going to bomb? Beyond that, Patty Jenkins, Wonder Woman's Patty Jenkins is out there saying streaming movies look fake. She's getting a lot of heat for the comments online. People are ragging on her, saying, dude, Wonder Woman 84 looked fake. We're going to break that down and so much more, so don't go anywhere. And if you missed the replay or if you missed the live stream, rather, don't forget you can still always catch the replay by hitting that join button. Usually by the morning after it's processed, this show gets clipped, and then you can watch the full show as a member. It's the perks of being a member because that's how you can really help support this channel. So thanks to all of you who have done that. It means the world to me. I'm not going out and just trying to get people to do stuff for me. I do it because I work, and I'm so grateful for all that you see that work and appreciate my work and support the work. I can't thank you enough. So thanks to everybody who does that. Don't go anywhere if you're watching live. We aren't done. Lots more to talk about, and a big news with Steph that you're not going to want to miss. Stay tuned.